But aren't there legitimate reasons to wear gloves?
And say, my name's Bob, you're Jim, and you're Sarah. Like, there you go.
First of all, Emil seems like he's just a rich dude partying.
Now, was that due to the fact that she didn't want to kill them all, or because she couldn't kill them all? They're sufficiently hidden.
This scene, the more you watch it, the worse it got.
Starting out at the beginning of the episode, apparently, Dawn can give the Empire can give orders to anybody except librarians. All right.
This way, if it pleases. I'm afraid only 2 people are allowed at a time. Strict temperature control.
Wait, what do you mean give orders?
I mean, Dawn here is like, I would like to come in and see this document. The librarian's like, hey, 2 at a time. And Dawn could be like, no, my security guys are coming in. This is not a discussion. We'll figure it out. Mm-hmm. But the librarian's like, hey, 2 at a time. And Dawn's like, I can't go. She's a librarian. Can't go against it.
Yeah, who are you, lady? This is Dawn of the 3 brothers of the entire Empire. He is Empire. And she's like, secret meeting. Get your guards out of here. And she has the authority.
She has the authority. Also, she talks about temperature control. Look how vast the library is. It's towards the yeah. Look how vast it is. If you can't temperature 2 people, like 2 people versus 5 people in this massive space. Like, are you struggling with?
Oh, how sensitive is your system? Where if there's 3 additional people, you're like, all these books are rotten. What you can't handle the moisture from the breath. Like 3 people versus 2 people, big old room.
And if it's 3 people versus 2 people and it wrecks the documents, your documents probably should never be handled. They're that sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
They should be
all this casing here is just for show. This is not really.
You like walk by it and the temperature spikes to 100. Like, what's going on? We don't know. A guy walked by.
Like what's with this one cabinet over here? It's all dust in there. Like somebody walked by. We don't walk there anymore.
So I think the librarian made up some BS reason for there to be 2 people. She wanted some alone time with Empire. Maybe a little undue influence here. Be wary of your local librarian.
Be wary of your local librarian pulling strings. Like, I need to talk to the president. Like, no, you don't. Like, you don't. Send an email. Like, you're fine. You don't need to do this.
Yep.
Watching this scene made me think there's some bad blood between these groups.
Do you want any gloves?
If a librarian makes you wear gloves to handle a notebook, they're just trying to impress you.
Okay, what's the problem?
I feel like that's shots fired, right? So this woman, she's a librarian, but she's an actress. She's an actress playing a librarian. And so she's been given this line by screenwriters saying that if librarians want you to wear gloves, they're just trying to impress you.
Okay.
But aren't there legitimate reasons to wear gloves?
I would think so. Handling old books with oily bacteria, nasty, skinny hands.
Sweaty, sticky, eating, chewing gum, right? So I think there's legitimate reasons to wear gloves. So then when they've written for her character, like, the only time you wear gloves is the librarian's trying to impress you, like, isn't that shots fired?
So you're saying screenwriters are, any chance they get, they'll just dig at librarians. Look at these librarians, too big for their britches. Telling people to wear gloves.
They dig around with old books. We make new books. We make new stories. The screenwriters. This is where art is, not history stuff.
And we don't handle our new screenplays with gloves. It's real.
It's real. We type on keyboards.
That's
right?
true.
Right? Why are they taking shots at librarians? Is there some beef between these screenwriters and librarians that I'm unaware about? I don't know.
I don't know.
It seemed like an unnecessary dig.
Also, shouldn't you wear gloves when handling old documents? I mean, shouldn't you?
I think so. But I'm not an old document handler. I'm just like a humble scientist or whatever.
You're just a humble scientist. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I wear gloves when I'm dealing with vacuum components because I can't get any oil. Like, you get an oil or some water in there, it's going to take a long time to get it out. It's going to fuck up your experiment. But I assume that's the same thing for like old documents. Like if I were to get like a mummy or like I guess a mummy's book, whatever that parchment is, but I would wear gloves for that. I think so.
I would think that would be standard procedure most of the time.
Yeah, so then what's this statement about if a librarian wants you to wear gloves, they're just trying to show off?
I guess most librarians don't have access to the cool old texts, and so they're just handing you a regular book. So they're pretending that it's an old document.
Oh.
But
yeah. They're like, here's a replica of the Declaration of Independence. They put on gloves. Like, wait, is that a replica? Didn't you just print this? Like, put the gloves on.
Yeah.
We got to be careful with this replica. Like, I saw you print it. You're just showing off.
I see it. Maybe there is a beef between screenwriters and librarians. Weird. Maybe.
So the same librarian talks about the three heads of government of empire, and it's a good argument for why this would be a stable form of government.
It always seemed to me that Raven Selden had tried to warn rather than threaten.
Empire has three heads. Do they all have room for ideas like these?
Okay, really subtle. She really didn't say much at all. But I like this idea that the Cleons in the past would have never have looked at this thing. Right? They're just like, it's heretic stuff, religious zealotry. We don't care about it at all. That's great. But given that the Cleons have this 3 cycle, there's the day, the dawn, the day, and the dusk. Then each Cleon gets to live their childhood, taking in information data from the universe around them, from the galaxy around them, and so that shapes their personalities.
Yep.
And so this Dawn who is encroaching up on this time of like the galaxy's going to fall apart and humanity's going to end. He's like, you know what? I need to look into this Foundation stuff.
Okay. And so you get the variability that you need depending on the circumstances, but you don't go too far away from the original Cleon.
Exactly. So you get when the day turns into dusk, he steps down from his role as Empire, as the leader, and then gets to mentor the dawn, and advise the day. Yeah. So you get this like steady hand, but also this variability as the young guy comes up.
Yeah. The only thing I would improve is I would like to see 5, other than more than 3, because
5 days. Wait, what's the break it down for me?
Okay,
what's the number?
Okay, so right now it's 3. So it's dawn, day, dusk, and
Dawn,
day
day,
is the
dusk.
one in power. If he's assassinated, they do have the clones.
But
if you could get all 3, it's a little more unstable. Whereas if you have 5, I feel like you've got a kid, he's like in his younger years, maybe a teenager, maybe somebody in their 20s and 30s, 40s and 50s, and then elderly. So
still one of each, but you slice them up into shorter chunks.
And so you've got because the dawn is going to be in infancy and like childhood for long periods of time while this day is ruling. So they need to be able to be raised until a teenager, and they might be able to, to rule at that point a little bit.
Okay.
But if you only have 3, you could have a
junior
kid.
roles. Like you can be in charge of the education department. There's also a person's security. Okay. Yeah, continue.
But you could, if you only have 3, you have like a kid, elderly, and then one guy in charge. 5 would be better. You have like young kid, elderly, but then you have 3 potentials to be in charge. And maybe you assign the middle one to have a 20-year reign or something. It feels more stable that way to me. Because
maybe more adaptable to whatever the situation is.
Right.
Adaptable and less stable.
Yeah. That's what I would like to see. But I love the idea of this like rotating cloned emperor, because it's sustained. Like if I was emperor and I could do that, hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
It's like nepotism on steroids.
Like, who am I giving this job to? My nephew? No, it's to myself. I'm giving the job to myself.
Absolutely. I don't want this like nasty mixture of DNA. No. Just
pure blood.
Guy.
That's right. But you can't have just someone be immortal, because then their mindset would be stuck in the whatever 1000s. So you want this like continual churn of younger person who experiences the world, the universe around them, and it shapes their opinions, but also not too much.
Right.
So like a strong, steady government for humanity throughout the ages, but also some adaptability.
Sure. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
This scene, the more you watch it, the worse it got.
They say they get their tea leaves from Jovan. Definitely not true. New Terminus doesn't know I exist. I'd love to keep it that way. It's all the same to you. Why did you go to the library, Empire?
Prime Radiant. Our advisor has it in her possession.
You have the Radiant?
You didn't know?
Ooh. Ooh.
When will you return?
Dawn, I was never here to begin with.
Okay. Okay. Super cool.
They say
Super cool scene. I really liked this idea of she was a hologram. She was a hologram, so she wasn't there the whole time. But let's think about that. So a hologram is specifically like the light coming from an object is tailored to you. So if you are standing to my side and I'm standing, I guess, here, we see slightly different images because the light's coming from the same origin but traveling different distances or traveling different directions. So what does that mean for this? That means that if she's like a truly fully 3D hologram, then anyone in the room who sees her from their perspective. So these people here see like the back of her head right now. Dawn is seeing the side of her head.
Yep.
Okay. If that means that they can see her, then when she disappears, then like the person eating next to them just disappeared, and they're like, okay, whatever. Like this person just disappeared. I'm not freaking out. The person next to me just disappeared.
Okay. Well, my first question is this tech common? And
I don't know. I thought Foundation is supposed to be like this elite technological group, like the Navy SEALs of technology.
Yeah, is it common in the Empire on Trantor? Okay,
I think it's sufficiently uncommon because Empire, the Dawn, he was like, what? He wasn't expecting it.
Which is weird. Okay, so I was thinking if you bring somebody back to modern day, I'm talking about our world, modern day, 2025.
Okay.
From 100 years ago, and they walk around on the street. They're like, why are all these crazy people talking to themselves? Like, what is going on? He's talking to himself. He's talking to himself. Who's he talking to? And it's like, oh, no. They're just on their phones.
They're on their phones.
Just on
the
their
little
phones.
Bluetooth thing. Yeah.
Right. So we don't think they're crazy because the tech is common. So I feel like they're not reacting because the tech is common. But then Dawn is like, oh, that was weird. But wouldn't he expect remote hologram conversation? Be like, oh, she got me, but that's how it's done.
All right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. What are the chances of her being here?
But he reacts like it was like he was surprised, like, oh, they've got tech. But then if they got tech, why aren't the people around them reacting?
Right. I mean, so one tech option that I was explaining there was that she's a full 3D hologram, which means that anyone from wherever they are in their room, they look over her and like the photons leaving her body are specifically for that person, so they see her at that whatever angle. The other option is instead of being a full 3D hologram, she's a 2D hologram, in which case the light is specifically going from her to the Dawn. Okay, which means everyone else in the room sees nothing. Light is specifically for him, which means that they all just sat there and watched him talk to her for like 5 minutes of conversation. And he's just talking away, having this conversation. They're not like, whoa, crazy dude. Like, like, can I get a different table? Can I move over to the other side of the room? Like both scenarios, everyone in the room just let it happen. Like, just let it happen. Like, don't talk about it. Like, it's like a ghost. Like, just don't talk about it.
Just don't talk about it. Crazy guy. I mean, something doesn't quite jive with this.
Right?
People aren't reacting in a way that makes sense.
So I guess, okay. I have a way to mesh your idea with my idea. And it is common technology. So everyone else in the room, like they're like, yeah, whatever, people disappear. It's like the same thing as doing a video conference call. You just turn in, you come in, and you get out, no problem, whatever. But maybe because Dawn is like a super privileged rich person, and so they're not around the commoners. They don't know what the modern technology is. And so Dawn is like some rich aristocrat that's like, what, a car? I've never seen one of these. I only ride horses.
Okay. So wait, so you're saying the common people commonly interact with hologram technology, and so they're like, whatever, just she disappeared. But he is sufficiently wealthy that he's not allowed to interact with this. He's always doing like rich stuff, which is sufficiently different than everyday's experience. That when Gale disappears, he's like, what? But everybody else is like, it's just a hologram, dude. Like,
yeah. So it's like, how long did it take for the royalty of England or whatever? Like, how long did it take them to learn what a microwave is? It's like, microwave? What do you mean? I just get my chef to cook stuff. Like that.
That's why they don't. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They're like, ding, like what the fuck? What's that?
What is this small box with a grid on the front? That looks like a Faraday cage. Like, why do you know that?
The royal family is just like, has no idea.
No idea. PsychoDining.
God, Pritcher does this op at this party with the mule. Does he even know what he's doing?
What do we do when we see this mule character?
Nothing. You were just my ticket in. This is a reconnaissance mission. Stay behind me and don't say a word. I need to find out who he is, what he wants. Warn me if you see a weapon. Otherwise...
Captain Pritcher! What's wrong?
What do we do when we see this mule?
What's the problem? They're just like laying out a plan, right? Good to strategize.
Okay, yeah. So you're like in the club, you're like having a good time, and they're like, why are these people talking about an op? What is going on here? Who are these people? Why is he giving them the shh?
Oh yeah,
I'm here to party. I'm not here to shh. What are these people?
Why are you shushing people? Why is one guy clearly much more clothed than the others? He's like giving them orders. Like, what is going on?
So weird.
Oh, they're supposed to be secret.
Yeah. So like, okay, the two rich people look like they're supposed to be here. Pritcher looks like, what are you wearing? You look way out of line. It gets even worse because then when stuff starts to go weird, I don't remember her name, Mallow's wife.
Beta,
like the letter?
Bayta, Beta, but I mean Beta.
Okay.
Beta.
Beta. She says his name and rank in the club.
Oh, really? Really? Okay, wait.
Captain Pritcher!
Oh, no. She says his name and rank. Oh, boy.
She's not like, hey, Bob, are you okay? What happened? Take too much drugs? No. She's like, Captain Pritcher of the Foundation.
Of the Foundation number 2. Yeah, it's like, why do we have an officer in here? We got a captain? Officer of what?
What? Even if you're like here, you're like drunk and on drugs, you're like, what is this situation?
I hear anything sounding like police, like, the feds are here.
The feds are here. What is going on? Somebody's undercover. Oh, what a shit show of an op.
Undercover, but just like out loud talking. All they had to do was talk about this just a few minutes before entering the club.
Right. Do this at home before you leave, and say, my name's Bob, you're Jim, and you're Sarah. Like, there you go, or whatever sci-fi name you come up with. EJS,
yeah. Also, I just noticed that these are the cameras. These are the social media cameras. So this conversation was recorded.
Oh my gosh, it's on the cloud or whatever. Oh no.
Oh gosh, so he's like, I'm a mentalist. I'm from the Foundation number 2. We're super smart in tech, but then like terrible intelligence skills.
Terrible. It's like up on social media.
Just blasted, just live streamed right away. Just talk to the mule. Like, what? Who?
Yeah. Plus, he's just trying to have this important conversation about operational security. While there's this loud music going on, and everyone's like, what? We're not supposed to do what now? Sure.
What?
Gotcha.
You can't hear me? Let me shout. Like, he's right there. You can see him. Like, okay. Like, stop pointing. Stop pointing.
Captain Pritcher. He may be a member of the Second Foundation, but
I mean, I think we figure out later in the episode how he got his rank.
Yeah.
Because they got caught, I wonder if the Second Foundation actually painted a target on their own backs.
Who is Gale Dornick?
Right? So Pritcher comes in and he's like, I'm a spy on the mule. I'm going to go interrupt his party. First of all, the mule seems like he's just a rich dude partying. Right?
It's true.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Leave him alone, right? He's rich. He's spending money. You're not hoarding it in his dragon's lair. Let him buy his yacht, buy his drinks, do whatever you want. Get the money out in the economy. Get it out. And so he's just doing his rich stuff here. And then Pritcher comes in and he's like, I've got mental skills too. I'm going to spy on you. And then the mule's like, who's Gale Dornick? I've probed your mind. But if he's asking who's Gale Dornick, that means that Gale Dornick was off his radar before Pritcher.
Okay.
Right, so it's like, so the mule understands that Empire is ruling the Empire, and he's bad, and there's like Foundation, I don't know, there's other groups around. But Gale Dornick in Foundation 2, they've been like for centuries to like, the mule's going to show up, we have visions of him, he's going to kill everyone, we gotta get ourselves ready to fight him. But the mule doesn't know who they are until this happens.
So you're saying if Gale hadn't had her visions, then Second Foundation wouldn't be worried about him.
No
in
visions,
which
no
case,
worry.
he would just be a warlord looking to party.
Yeah.
And then he would just be, he would be a warlord in history, like, footnote, and that's it. But now that the Second Foundation is like, get him, he's a mule, he's going to take over everything,
mule.
it's terrible.
Get him.
Now he's like, what the, all right, maybe I
gotta
need
get
to
you
lash
first.
out. Yeah, I see it.
Right?
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, like turn the mule into the bad guy they thought he was all along.
Like look at us, look at the mule, he's attacking us. And the mule's like, I read your guy's mind, you're trying to kill me. Right? This is
That's right.
self-defense.
I mean, just looking at how he's spending his time, he's like in this club, like entrancing the dancers with his mind powers, doing drugs. Like,
Isn't that, I mean, you said the same thing twice. Entrancing people with your mind powers is the same as giving them drugs.
Same as giving them drugs. He's like their drug dealer.
Drug dealer.
Nobody seems to be unhappy, and he seems to be just wanting to party. Like he's not wasting it. He's not like doing well, he is going around doing atrocities, but he's also wasting time partying.
Not like right now.
How bad can he be?
Yeah. He's paying for everyone to have a good time. How bad is that?
Yeah. Plus, how insecure is the mule? Where he's like, I can't just go to a random club and have a good time because people won't like me. I have to entrance the whole crowd and make sure they're on my, they like me.
I see. And the Foundation 2, they're like, not cool. That's controlling people's minds and how they have fun. We got to end that.
Got to end it. He's so insecure. We got to end it. God, could you imagine being the mule and like you try to interact with somebody without doing your mind games, and they're like pushing back and talking back and not saying everything that's nice, and you're like, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I need to use my mind. If somebody's going to like me, I need to use my mind powers. That's it.
Here's the power of heart. Like Monty from Planet Fitness? No, that's wrong.
No.
Captain Planet. Okay, Captain Planet. Yeah. We're going to keep partying. And the guy's like, I got to go home, feed my dog. You're like, no, you don't.
Killing people's... Yeah, the mule
Well, I mean, okay.
He's so insecure,
if he can
he's
also
killing
mind
dogs.
power animals, maybe? Be like,
Maybe.
hey, dog, go feed yourself. Problem solved, right?
Problem solved. There you go.
In summary, Pritcher messed up. Pritcher messed up twice in this scene.
He messed up.
Such a weak storyline. Get out of here, Pritcher.
Demerzel talks about this robot religious cult. Let's go over the origins. I didn't quite get it.
Her faith has been illegal for thousands of years. They call it the inheritance. They worship robots. Someday, the sect believes the artificial beings will return and remove all cruelty, injustice, and misery. That is the promise. The inheritance. Her faith.
Okay.
So
can you help me through it? I also didn't follow.
So I think a long time ago, the robots and the humans fought a war. And the humans won. And during that time, I guess there was a religious sect that worshipped the robots and went underground after the humans lost.
Mycogen.
And they believe that if the robots return, they'll bring back peace and justice to the
stop
galaxy.
Cruelty and something else. Yeah.
Something like that. Although I don't know why they believe that, since the humans and robots fought a war. So, but
I guess there's sometimes people sympathize with the enemy force.
Yeah. And I guess if you believe the robots were fighting for good against the evil humans, and if they defeated the evil humans, all the other humans would be in paradise. I can see it.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe but because the humans won, they want to stamp out this ideology. So they're saying that inheritance cult now is illegal because they sympathize with the robots. We can't have that. We don't want the robots coming back.
I think that's the origin of the inheritance, right?
Yeah, and somehow they survived. I mean, we're talking tens of thousands of years. Pretty cool.
I mean, actually, evidence of the non-police state of empire, that people can have secret religions for tens of thousands of years.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much of a police state Foundation is, but I guess like on Synax, where they don't really have much police state infrastructure, it's going to be pretty easy to have some weird religion. But on Trantor itself, with like cameras and internet, I think that'd be really hard to have a religion.
Which means that the empire, the three brothers, are letting people live.
Yeah. Is the hiding spot for the inheritance, what is it called?
Mycogen.
Mycogen. Is that on Trantor or is that like another planet?
Oh, I think it's on Trantor, deep down in the depth layer or whatever.
Weird.
We see in the end of episode 4 that day is just like driving off to on a speeder bike, on a hover bike. He's driving off to Mycogen. I think it's just on one of the deeper layers.
That's right. He doesn't have to go on a spaceship. He just takes his cool hover bike thing. Yeah.
Hover bike.
Okay.
Also related to this, I don't think DemiZ went far enough in eliminating the inheritance.
Okay.
Did she not tell you? Her faith has been illegal for thousands of years. They worship robots. Someday, the sect believes the artificial beings will return and remove all cruelty, injustice, and misery. That is the promise. I was not aware it still existed. To follow it is a crime punishable by death.
What did you do?
I've deprived the sect of something that might have breathed new life into their flame. I did what I should have done months ago. Did she not?
Okay, so let's break that down.
Okay.
So deprived them of what would have breathed new breath into their, what did she say? Breathed new life into their religion? What she's saying is that she took Day's Gossamer courtesan or consort, his girlfriend, and Demerzel wiped her brain.
Yep.
So she can't go back to her people. She can't go back to Mycogen, to the religious people, the inheritance, and be like, oh, there is a robot. I've seen her. But she let her go back. So Demerzel let the girlfriend go back to Mycogen. She's there now, I guess, right? And so my question is was that not enough? Should DemiZ have just killed everyone? And she said that their religion is punishable by death. But she didn't kill them.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Maybe, okay.
Surprised, right?
Well, I think when I was watching it, I thought she had killed them all.
Me too.
And then she hadn't. Now, was that due to the fact that she didn't want to kill them all or because she couldn't kill them all? They're sufficiently hidden.
This is also a little bit of insight into how robot is she? Like how much leeway does she get? Because if those are the rules, it's illegal to believe that, then you kill them. Now, she doesn't necessarily have to do it herself, but she could order a hit squads, go chase it down. But you make a good point, though, that if people are sufficiently quiet about the religion, maybe you do a cleansing of 90%, and then a couple hundred years later, it grows back up. You do another cleansing. You just do this iterative cleaning of ideas.
And yeah. And I guess Mycogen is an important farming town.
That's
whatever.
Right.
And so you could, and if this cult is like, say, 0.1% of the population down there, you're like, okay, I'm going to wipe them out. But then you lose the food supplies. And you've wiped out a huge number of people that aren't even in the cult. And like you said, if a few survive, then it can just regrow. So maybe that's why she decided not to do it. But
I don't think she cares about hundreds of thousands, I think, or even millions, because she took out the Star Bridge before. Right. And she's like, in terms of long-term humanity, like, no problem, whatever. It's small rounding errors. I think you can make the same argument about even like a pretty good chunk of Mycogen. Kill him. Go ahead. Like, it's just stamp out the religion that might bring more suspicion to her. Like, you really don't want to get caught as her being the robot. But then you made a very good point that they make the food for everyone.
The food supplies, yeah.
You can't tank the rest of Trantor because you want to kill a few religious people.
And yeah, is there a guarantee that the religion hasn't spread out of Mycogen? I mean, the intel is based on what, a couple hundred years ago, 1,000 years ago? Like they were in Mycogen then. Are we sure if it was a smart religion, it would spread throughout the galaxy.
You know what I would do if I was DemiZ? I would do some psyop stuff. Just like capture one person from like a random level of Trantor and be like, I'm a robot, I'm a probe your butt or whatever, and then send them back. And then they're like, everyone else like, why are you so crazy? Why you keep talking about robots probing your butt? Like, I can't believe you. And so you discredit the religion.
Oh, yeah, you plant a poison seed.
Yep.
Where
inside someone's butt.
So you go to the places where you suspect that the cult is active. You round up a few randos, probe them in the butt, send them back, and then they're like, I got probed in the butt by a robot. And there was like,
and everyone else is like, no, the robots are supposed to bring back peace to humanity, and they're like, but my butt. You're like, I can't take you seriously. Like, get out of here.
Can't take any of this seriously. This is over. Yeah, okay. It's a counter
Demerzel.
Yeah, it's like a counter meme to take on the religion.
I think maybe she should have killed everyone. Would have solved her the question of is the robots are going to come back? Maybe it's a death cult. Because it was the robots versus the humans, and it was fighting, right? And so maybe the mycogen people that are in the inheritance, the religious, they're like, the robots will come back and they'll make everything great and happy and peaceful, like by killing all the humans. Technically true. Kill all the humans. There's no more war and strife.
Okay.
No more suffering. No one to suffer.
That's right. If there's suffering, if you eliminate the sufferer, suffering's gone.
Suffering's gone. Is it a death cult? I don't know.
There's also the question is, did she not kill them all because she chose to? In which case, some robot programming underneath her attached programming from the Cleon is bubbling to the surface? Or is it just like, logistically, I can't kill everyone. Like, I can only contain it.
Maybe she has like a subroutine in the background saying like, make sure these people are alive so that way you can come back and be the savior one day. Like she's planning like her Jesus moment. It's like, I'm back, everyone. I'm glad you kept thinking about me. I kept that around for this.
I mean, if you were a robot and you wanted to ensure the survival of robots, and you were getting defeated, and you could implant some kind of thought worm into the last surviving robot, you would, right? You would.
Yeah, right. Prepare for it. Yeah, if we could come back, I want this group of humans to support us.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll find out more in the rest of the season.
Maybe we will.
Next time.